crossover market is big business and SEAT wants a part of it, so here's the new SEAT Ateca, an SUV based on the Leon hatchback destined to make a great impression in the UK. It's actually the first of 4 models to be launched in 201,617, including a smaller crossover and 2 other top-secret projects. The Spanish manufacturer is getting serious about making a car for every driver, and as far as the Ateca is concerned, it should have the Nissan Qashqai, Kia Sportage and even its VW Tig and stablemate suitably concerned. 4 trims, including one designed by customers, you can pick from say, excellent specifications, plus a limited run of first edition cars. The latter uses information crowdsourced from 13,000 people during a competition called Designed by You and comes packed with exciting gadgets including traffic jam assist, which drives the car for you on congested city streets. Standard cars come with 16-inch alloys, aircon, LED daytimer running lights, a 5-inch touch screen, split folding rear seats, plus a leather steering wheel and knob. There's a whole raft of safety and assistance systems that can be added as well, making your driving experience as stress-free as possible. 5 engines, 2 petrol and 3 diesel. First things first, there are no sporty FR or Cupra models available from launch, so power ranges from 115 horsepower to 190 horsepower. Petrol-wise, there's a fuel-sipping 1.0-litre unit with 3 cylinders and a 1.4-litre that can shut down half its cylinders when they're not needed to maximize economy. 4-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox are only available on the 2.0-litre diesel engine, which comes with 150 horsepower or 190 horsepower. They're also less powerful 1.6-litre diesel that should prove popular with company car drivers thanks to its low CO2 output. Does the Ateca drive like a SEAT? Alongside those sharp creases in the bodywork, an equally sharp drive has become something of a SEAT hallmark. We're happy to report that the Ateca carries on this tradition with a firm but supple ride and steering that reacts quickly to wheel movements. In short, it's great fun. There's a choice of 5 familiar VW Group engines from launch, including the punchy yet frugal 1.4-litre cylinder and manned petrol and the 2.0-litre diesel in 2 different tunes. Petrol engines, kicking things off, is a 3-cylinder, 1.0-litre petrol engine with 115 horsepower and 200 Newton-meters of torque. It doesn't promise significantly cheaper running costs than the next size up, the 1.4-litre, despite taking 11 seconds to accelerate from 0 to miles per hour. We've driven the 1.4-litre TSI with 150 horsepower in a number of VW Group cars and it consistently impresses, especially in the Ateca. When you're cruising or coasting, it can shut down 2 of its 4 cylinders to help improve economy and as such is almost as green as the entry-level unit. Plus, unlike that engine, you will crack the benchmark sprint in 8.5 seconds, a figure beaten only by the most powerful 2.0-litre diesel unit. Diesel engines, likely to be the biggest selling lineup. The diesel engines take the form of a 1.6-litre unit and a 2.0-litre with 2 states of tune. The 1.6-litre TDI is the company car driver's choice, with 115 horsepower and low running costs. We've not driven this engine in the Ateca yet but would expect it to perform broadly on a par with the entry petrol, which shares the same power output. The diesel has more torque, but is also heavier. You can have your 2.0-litre diesel with either 150 horsepower or 190 horsepower, the former predicted to make up the majority of private sales. Here 340 Newton-meters of torque means good mid-range performance tempered with fuel economy on a par with the less powerful 1.6-litre unit, providing you stick with two-wheel drive and a manual box. The more powerful version comes with a 7-speed DSG Auto and 4-wheel drive only, in excellence trim, so will be at the most expensive Ateca to buy and own. Still, 400 Newton-meters of torque and a 7.5-second 0.62 miles per hour time make it feel very sprightly indeed, with sharp and timely shifts from the automatic gearbox and a purposeful, bassy engine note. Gearboxes, simple here, a 6-speed manual gearbox and two-wheel drive for everything barring the 2.0-litre diesel engines. These can be spec'd with 4-wheel drive and the DSG box. The 2.0-litre TDI 150 is the most flexible choice, as you can have any combination of gearbox and drivetrain setup, whereas the 2.0-litre TDI 190 is 7-speed dual-clutch auto and 4-wheel drive only. Both gearboxes perform well, although we think the auto suits the Ateca's nature better, and 4-wheel drive is handy but in no way essential for a car that will likely spend most of its time on tarmac.